Well, good to see your faces. I really love when I can see your glowing faces. It means a lot to me when you show up. I appreciate it. Do we got anybody here? Where is everybody? You know, it's always hard to have these team meetings right after a Monday off. It's hard to get our stuff together. So hopefully we will bring you some value. And we're going to get this party started because we want to celebrate you guys. It's our favorite part. So we've got some reminders. We have some welcomes. We got our August production and some announcements that we're going to dig into. So just as a little reminder, and we will put this in the comments of the Zoom as well as a link in Facebook. If you could do us a huge favor and take the time to fill out 3 questions. We'd love to hear your feedback on the team meeting. We'd love for you to rate it. We'd love for you to tell us what you're going to go implement right away. And if you'd like us to, cover anything. So thank you. We appreciate your feedback on that. All right. So we have some welcomes. I don't know if they're here, but we're going to check. So we have Steph Sosa or Sosa, whatever you want to call her. We would like to welcome her. She came over from Realty Executive. She's been in this business since 2006. So man, if she made it through 2006 through 2010, she's got to be pretty good. So Steph, are you on the call? I don't know if I saw her here.
There we go. I am. I was on mute.
Awesome. Do you want to just introduce yourself and maybe share something fun that we might not know about you?
Sure. Hi, I'm Steph, and I do go by Steph, but Nicole and Tina call me Sosa, as Kim referenced. I technically was licensed in '91, but then I spent some time on the lending side and then came back. So that's kind of some history there. Obviously, I did work with Nicole and Tina, and I see Mandy Miller on the call here. We just did a transaction together. So I'm just super excited to be here. I have dove into all of the computer systems over the weekend, and I'm pretty well set up. So feeling really excited about just getting things going.
Wow. Before you know it, Steph, you'll be on the tech tribe because you've done, I'm shocked at how much you've done already. So that's awesome. All right. And then we have newly licensed John. Are you on the call today?
I am.
Awesome. Do you want to just quickly introduce yourself?
So, once again, my name is John Goltz. My birthday is Jonathan, but I go by John. About me is I actually completed my MBA at Parkside within a full year. Before that, I got my undergrad from UW Whitewater. So lots of education.
Well, we believe we're forever learners here. So
Yep.
That's awesome. Welcome. We're glad to have you.
Yep.
And then Anne, are you on the call today? Don't know if she's here or not.
She works a lot during the normal business hours still, so I don't think she is able to be on.
All right, so please feel free to welcome. We are so excited to have you guys. All right, so we are going to dive into, we have another welcome. You guys, Germantown, KW Prestige, we hired Andy as our DFI, our Director of First Impressions.
Yay!
Hey, Andy. Whoop, whoop. Do you want to introduce yourself? I don't know if he's on here or not.
Yeah. Hold on one sec.
Okay.
Come on over, Andy. It took me a minute. And there you go.
Hi, everyone. I'm Andy. Recently worked at Northwestern Mutual and also helped out at a Wisconsin Abstract and Title. So now working for Keller Williams.
Welcome. I'm sure we'll see you here in the New Berlin office and you'll shadow Allison or Abby or whatever we can do to help. Please do not hesitate to ask. We're so excited to have you. Thank you. You're very welcome. All right. Love it. Love it. All right, so we're going to dive into production. We have some updates on training. And of course, we're still going to talk about Mega Camp because there's still time to sign up. All right, so, all right, a little bit of a reminder. And for anybody who's new or visiting, the way that KW gives awards is based on our little graph here. It's based on units and gross commission income. So we will always have our own celebration. Maybe in like February or March is usually when we do for the prior year, but just know these are the categories based on how we give awards. We will still recognize volume because we're a real estate industry and that's what we do. But our number one goal is to help you sell as many homes as possible so you can bring as much money home to your family as possible, because that's when you can change lives. All right, so we will dig in. So we're going to start with our top 15 gross commission income for the month of August. We have Dan Bain, we have Sarah Dreyer from KW Prestige, we have John Ekstrom, we have the Jean Grecos, we have Judy from KW Prestige in Germantown, Scott, Kristen Colt, CJ from Germantown, Terry Lewis, Allison Marr, Tom Martin from Germantown, Lisa Packard, Brad Parrott, Jeremy Reinders, and the Shipleys. All right, ring it, people, unmute. My money jar.
Sounds like a bunch of cowbells. Yeehaw.
Yeehaw. All right, our $1 million month in August, you guys. This is so incredible. We have 2 slides. We couldn't even fit you on 1 slide. So bear with me. House to Home team in Germantown. We have Lifetime Realty Group, Simplified Realty Group, Mind Right Realty Group, Sold by Sarah team, Team Packard, Reliance Real Estate team, Team CJ, Terry Lewis, the Ekstrom team. And moving on to our next slide, we have the Shipleys, we have the Martin Group, Kristen Colt, Allison Marr, Sarah Papp, Rebecca Stucker, the Fromstein Group, CGR, Dowdy Homes, Stacy Lindstrom, and Casey Maton in the house. That is so cool. Woo! Nice job.
There's a lot of people,
That is a lot. Woo!
a lot of millionaires.
A lot of volume, that is for sure. All right, so we're just going to go with our top 3 for the month of August in each category. So our individual top 3 are Terry Lewis, Kristen Colt, and Allison Marr. Our teams are the Sold by Sarah, Team Packard, and Ekstrom. And then our groups are House to Home, Lifetime, and Simplified. That's right, you do. You create your reality. Best button ever. All right, so now we have our top closed volume year to date, and we're keeping it on 1 slide because obviously, you know, it will go further. We could be here all day, but we had to create some sort of threshold. So our individuals, we have Sarah Papp, we have Rebecca Stucker, Terry Lewis, Allison Marr, Leanna, we have Casey, Stacy, Dan, Karen, Cody, Alana, Peter, Amy, Julia, Nicole, Kristen Colt, Mandy Miller, Alex Dinamarca, Phil Hansen, and Jen Wigley. Woo! Woo! Let me hear it. Let me hear it. Yeah. Okay, wait. Let's see what we get next. Wait, I'll turn it this way.
Feed fear a suck it sandwich.
So that said, feed fear a suck it sandwich. No fear here, people. All right, what do we got next? So next we have our teams, which is 2 licensees. So Sold by Sarah, Team Packard, Mitchell Realty. We have Zach and Dawn. We have the Ekstrom team, CGR, the Martin Group, Dowdy Homes, Callis. We have the Arnold team, Marla Breen team, and 1120 in the house. All right, let's do it, people. Unmute and ring-a-ling-ling.
Boom, 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 boom.
Wait, we got to hear the next one. You're listening?
You are a badass.
You are. Yes, you are, people. All right, we got our teams. Oh, wait, where am I? Am I in groups? I'm in groups. Oh, my goodness. We have Lifetime Realty Group, House to Home, Simplified, Mind Right, Team CJ, Reliance, the Baumgartners, and the Fromsteins, and the Gepperts in the house. Here we go. All right, ready?
You can do it.
I love this button. All right, so top closed units year to date, we have our top 6. We have our Sarah Pap at the top for individuals. Look at these units, you guys. Rebecca, Leanna, Allison, Terry, Casey. If you're wondering who to hang around with, this is who it should be. We have our teams at Sold by Sarah, Mitchell, Shipley's, Team Packard, Callis Real Estate Team, CGR, and then we have our groups at Lifetime Realty, House to Home Team, Mind Right, Team CJ, Simplified, and Reliance. Wow, you guys, let's do it. Now, just a little side note. We're humans and not robots. If we forgot you, we apologize. We greatly apologize. So please call us out if we forgot your name. It was not on purpose. We will correct the slides. And I'm guessing Allison Bradley, who does all these numbers, we wish there was one report to pull, but do you know what she does? It's kind of manual, but in a spreadsheet, and you got to add it all up. And it's a lot of data. So if we forgot you, we did not mean to, and we still love you. So let us know. All right, so our slide, which will be in your team meeting recap, as always, that we have been now doing 25 weeks, 26 weeks, so many weeks, I don't even know. We provide these with you weekly in your team meeting recap. Just take it, download it, post it, share it. This is your story, and look at the amount of solds, right? This goes to show how busy we were in the month of August. That's an all-time high. Allison, is that sold an all-time high? Do you remember?
Yes, that is the all-time high since we've been tracking it in March
Wow, amazing.
by quite a lot.
Quite a lot. And yet at the same time, we're still listing homes. Our 661 new listings in the last week in our 5-county area. Nice job, you guys. All right, so next we have our upcoming training, just some little reminders. Okay, so people, I don't know about you, but there is a whole lot that we can learn in our Google Drive, in the G Suite, in my KW. I'm going to go over a whole bunch of different things, some email tips on sorting, saving, folders, templates. We're going to go over what Facebook groups you should be following. I'm going to touch a little bit on my KW. It's going to be a fun time. So here's the deal. It's going to be up in the training room right after our team meeting here. Bring your computer because you're going to click along. The only way we learn in a workshop is if we actually do, and we might do some squats. You never know, because we all could use to do some squats. It might be required. So we will see you upstairs in the training room after the team meeting. All right, I'm excited for that. So then our upcoming training. So just a reminder, a little reminder. I have a question for those people who showed up on the awards board. Do you usually spend time during the day lead genning, like looking for leads? Like, does anybody time block for some sort of searching for leads, whether it's writing notes, social media conversations, making phone calls? Yeah, we do. Yeah. Like how much time during the day? Does anybody know? Like time block, like Shipley's, I saw you shaking your head. Like how much time during the day would you say each day you spend on lead genning?
It changes every day, but hour to 2 hours minimum. Like just between making calls, emails, following up with stuff. Yeah, it's hour to 2 hours at least.
You mean you don't just sit back and really truly just play video games and close homes?
I can do that while I talk. So if I keep the volume down, they don't know.
All right, so here's the deal. Daily Mojo, every morning, 9 a.m., just a little reminder, we're not going to beg and plead and make you show up. However, when you do, that's when you find the business. And as a little reminder, we also have this again at 3 o'clock. 4 o'clock? 3, 4? What time? What time is it? 3 o'clock? I think I have another slide here. Do we remember?
9:30 to 10:30 and then 3 to 4.
Okay, 9:30 to 10:30 and 3 to 4, there's a Zoom link for you to just get on and have accountability, right? How awesome is that? So don't worry, John, I see your little comment. You're going to get all the links. And oh, by the way, always pinned at the top of our Facebook group is all of the Zoom links. And then we have our One Thing Mastermind that Chris Ruskowitz is going to be leading. That's coming up. We have our launch orientation starting on Thursday the 10th. We have a career night for anybody who's looking at starting a real estate career, or even if you're new in the industry, get on this Zoom, you'll learn a ton. There's a nice panel of successful agents that will share their tips. And if your neighbor wants to get their real estate license, your friend, your dog walker, whoever, get them to the career night. And then just a little reminder, we will have no team meeting next week because it's Mega Camp. All right. So let's talk a little bit about Mega Camp because we do have some new people or anybody who's visiting. Mega Camp. Raise your hand if you're signed up. Yep. Yeah. Get high five. High five. Go like this, like above the square. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Bring it. Bring it. So here's the cool part. I'm going to just get out my little calculator. So do you know how much money you will save this year on registration right now? You ready? Okay, so this is just like when you go to Kohl's and they give you your receipt. So I just went to Kohl's because I have it. I'm a great aunt. So my sisters, I think I'm a great aunt. I'm a great cousin. My sister's son had a baby. What would I be? A great aunt? Or a great cousin or a second cousin, doesn't matter. There's a new baby in my family. So I went to Kohl's and I bought the cutest little baby outfit and they said, oh my gosh, Kim, you're not gonna believe it. You only spent $49, but you saved $1,720. And then they go like this and they point at it. Holy man, does anybody know that? Does that happen to you when you go to Kohl's, right? Okay, so here's what you need to know. Right
Biggest
now,
scam ever.
it's like such a scam, right? It almost makes me crazy. I'm like, really? Yeah. And oh, by the way, here's your $5 Kohl's cash when you come back next week and you can save another $2,000. Okay. So here's what you need to know. This is the Kohl's way of presenting Mega Camp. If you sign up by, I think it's tomorrow, look at this. You're going to save $680. $680. And actually that's true because right now today it's $119 and last year we paid $750. So that's how much money you're going to save. So Mega Camp, there are 2 large conventions that KW holds every year. This is one of them. If you are looking to take your business to the next level, be a part of it. It's virtual, it's easy, even if you can only be on some of it. Let us know if you need help, and if that 119, you can't cover it, we want you guys there. And then what we have afterwards, or what do we have for the next screen? So the first day, Tuesday, it's all Gary Keller. So you could watch with your team, you can watch up in the training room, you could watch with a friend safely, whatever you want to do. We're all going to be watching the same thing on Tuesday. Gary Keller is going to give us the market update, which is really important in today's market. And we're going to hear a panel of top agents share their secrets. And then the second day are the breakout sessions. So lots and lots of breakout sessions. So look at your team meeting recap. In your team meeting recap, Allison, of course, will have the link in there. Get yourself registered. And this is how you're going to change your business and your life. Look at that. I mean, it's insane. And oh, by the way, if you are participating in WRA, that's okay. So is Scott, and he's going to make both of them work. Right, Scott? What do you have to share on that? Like, how are you going to, are they exactly the same time?
Well, I mean, you just put in what you want to go to at Mega Camp and you put in what you want to go to at the WRA, and then you time travel back and forth to Austin or to the Dells. And I mean, it's just time blocking. So.
Yep. No brainer. All right, so that's what we have for you on Mega Camp. Can't wait to see you guys all there. And then afterwards, we have post Mega Camp happy hours on Tuesday and Wednesday at Cleveland Pub. We also will be creating a Zoom link for those that want to meet virtually or they need to stay home because they have kids or whatever. The value in these conventions is really when we all come together and we share our ahas, because we're all in different places in our business and we hear things differently. And sometimes we got to go to the bathroom and we miss like the best part. And so your friend can tell you what you missed when you had to go to the bathroom. That's the other thing.
Good
Abby.
news is you don't have to wait in line at in the bathrooms, because normally when you're there, there's long lines.
Yeah. FOA, SHOA. So that's what we have. Make sure you RSVP on our Facebook group. Under events, there's 2 events because Tuesday's one, Wednesday's one. We need a head count if you want to have a snack. I don't know. I want to have a snack. So, all right, that's what we have for you there. And then, okay, Diana, are you on the call today?
I am.
Okay.
So we are doing awesome, you guys. We're still #1, the corporate #1 team. And the deadline, I think, which for the corporate team, which I emailed, I think it's the 11th. It's coming up. So we have 4 more days to continue to raise for a great cause, the Alzheimer's. And the walk as a group, if you guys want to walk as a group, we were planning on walking. Originally, we were thinking about Whitnell Park, but we figured it might be really difficult for people to find each other to walk, or whoever you're going to be walking with. So if Keller Williams wants to get together as a team, we were going to walk in the Franklin area, which is Lions Legend Park, which I'll send a map out. It has a nice, easy parking spot, and you can't miss each other, and you can walk as a group or with clients or friends, whoever you want, social distancing for a cause. If it does rain, like today, I just got back from picking up my son, I would just advise everyone you can walk in your home and call it stay dry and warm. But we're doing awesome, guys, and I really appreciate Keller Williams' support. Just so you guys know, I didn't realize this was as big as it was. I was on a call. I was asked to be on a call representing Keller Williams Realty on a national town hall, and I didn't know it was national. And I got a call from California from Keller Williams that they want to do the same thing that we're doing here, because their broker saw the meeting with me speaking on behalf of Keller Williams. So definitely making a name and really looking great as a corporate team to represent a great cause.
Wow. Thank you, Diana. We're so proud to help with this. So that's awesome.
Thank you everyone who has participated and donated or registered. Or if you guys want, if you don't donate, you can just register your name and be on the team. It's one of those walks that there's no charge. Obviously the goal is to raise money, but to be on a team. And as you guys can see, I'm on many times because we have a father-daughter team that we closed up, but you can register as yourself, which I encourage you to do. Don't register under anyone's name so that you actually get recognition, and you can then receive flags in the mail, which I just got mine the other day, and you can walk around with your flags. But you can also just register and put your name down as a team. They count members on the roster along with the funds. So I think at the bottom, Kim, when you scroll down, how many members do we have so far? Does it say? We have over 10 right now, members on the team. So we need more. So if you want, just sign up. You don't have to donate if you can't. That's A-okay. Let's just see how many members we can get on our walking team.
Yeah, phenomenal. Great reason to reach out to your database too. So
you're doing great, guys.
Thank you. Love it.
Thank you.
Ooh, Abby.
I'm so excited. All right. So I have been working on my big rock for the last quarter. And what I've been doing this whole time is building a website for you as our clients. So I'm going to share my screen. All right, did that work? Awesome. Okay, so I know when you join KW, there's a ton of different links and pages and passwords and Google Drive and finding this and that. So not to knock in any way the one spot for resources, because it is part of this. I think there's value in having a website that you can save to your favorites bar. So what I wanted to do was create a Market Center Tech Resources website, where the idea is that the most frequently asked questions, needs, and links and how-tos are all in one spot for you, so that you can save this in your favorites bar, just like you do with your zip forms, password, MLS, all that other stuff. So I want to give you guys a quick run through of what's on here, and it's going to be a website that I continuously add information to as either it's requested or I hear requests for it more often, so that you can hopefully go to this site and find any answer that you're going to need, whether it be how do I book a conference room, or what is our tax ID number, and all that information. So I'll give you guys a little run through of this, and then I'm going to actually share it with you guys because it is password protected, just because there is some information on here that I don't necessarily know should be considered public. So when you first go to the website, it's MC for marketcentertechresources.com. And the first page is giving you our Market Center address, hours of operation, and a couple of those important numbers like our Market Center number. I know people needed that for Mega Camp registration. And then there's also quick links to our One Spot for Resources and our roster. So those are a couple things that a lot of people, it helps you avoid going into the Google Drive in order to get to this. So if you click on it, it'll take you right to there. So when we reference things that are in the One Spot for Resources, there you go. And then also our roster. So this is everybody that is part of our office. This also includes our Germantown people. So when we onboard and offboard, we keep this updated so it's an ongoing document as well. So if you need cell phone numbers, email addresses for your fellow agents or staff, we're all on there. I also have a link to Hello Shopping. So KW Red Label, all kinds of good stuff if you're looking for KW swag, books, clothing, all kinds of good stuff. So that's the main page. And then I also created a bunch of drop downs here. So one of these is Meet the Executive Leadership Team. So this just tells you our titles, and it has links to our email addresses as well. So everybody on the executive leadership staff here in New Berlin. We have our preferred partners listed here. So lending, title, and home warranty are on here. So it also has their contact information if you are in need of somebody, to get in touch with them that way. And transaction coordination is on here. So hello, if you want to leverage all the paperwork and skip all that administrative tasks, Lynn Verassi is with Focus Title. So this explains what she can do for you when it comes to paperwork and the fees and frequently asked questions. And you guys will get access to this today. So I know I'm going quickly because I don't want to bore you guys with all the content here, but Kellerism. So who has joined KW and been like, what are these people talking about? This breaks down some of our crazy lingo, ALC, DFI, Family Reunion, KWLS, KWRI, all these things that we mention without realizing. It's all broken down for you here, explaining what all those little analogies or shortcuts are. So that will be a little educational piece. KW Command, obviously this is a huge portion of being a KW agent. So this is just a quick link to how to use contacts in Command, how to use opportunities, and these links actually take you right to the page that will walk you through how to do a bunch of different things. So managing your checklist, creating an opportunity, it'll walk you through how to actually create an opportunity. So this comes right from answers.kw.com, but who wants to add another website to their favorites bar? So I added it in there for you so that you can click on these and it will take you right to all things opportunities, all things designs, stuff like that. I also put our Facebook pages for Command on here so you can join those if you want to get more ideas or post questions about Command. It's agents all across the world that are posting in there. This is a quick link to answers.kw.com, so tons of other information's on that. This is my favorite part. Who needs KW Tech help? So we no longer have to remember what the Tech Tribe email is, because if you need help from your Tech Tribe, all you have to do is submit a request here, and this button will send it right to our Tech Tribe email. So you no longer have to remember that email. You can go right to this website, submit a request. It includes your KW email, and one of these lovely Tech Tribe tech-enabled agents will be monitoring that email and will be able to help you. So huge shout out to my Tech Tribe people who are phenomenal. So this will be a quick shortcut to getting help with all things KW Tech. Sign ordering is another big one. So a lot of people are looking for information on getting signs. So this shows our approved listing templates, designs, some open house frames, and then ordering and installation information down here. So you can either use our Build a Sign portal and use this nice little promo code. So this takes you right to the page with all of our signs that already have logos on them. So all you do is plug in your information and add it to your cart. Or you can use West Dallas Blue, which we recently started working with. I recommend them for sign installations at the very least. They do an awesome job, and they actually will send you a picture of when your sign is installed in the yard and all good stuff like that. And then this is our marketing style guide that you can click on if you are using an outside vendor. It has all our color codes and stuff like that. Almost through this, earnest money protocol. So not remembering how to submit earnest money with trust funds, it's all here for you. Allison made this awesome little document so that if you need any reminders on how to do trust funds, and then we have our front desk email down here if you do have questions. Training calendar, can't find Allison's email, here it is, it's on our website. So if you need to find the September or that current month's training calendar, it's going to be on here for you. There was some talks between Allison and I about getting the links on here as well. They're not there yet, but this is a pretty darn good start. And then the last one I have is our private Facebook groups. So join our private groups where you can get updates on trainings, open house needs, and all the links for all our Zooms are on here. So we have our New Berlin one, Prestige, which is in Germantown, our Lake Country location, and our Whitefish Bay North Shore. So that's where I'm at so far. I will send this out to you guys, the URL and the password. So go ahead and save that. And then if there's anything that you would like to see on here that you think would be useful or you find yourself looking for often, please let me know, because this is going to be a continuously updated website so that hopefully it eliminates all the saved passwords and going to the drive for this just to get to that and all that stuff. So that's all I had is that. So if there's any questions, let me know.
Seriously, people, unmute yourself and like, holy man, cheer on Abby. That is insane, Abby. Yay! Awesome. Okay, so Abby, can I ask, was this part of your 411?
Yes, and I need to give a shout out to Michelle because she made me get more specific on my goals. So this was my 411 business goal. And so I would come to her and say, one of my steps for this week is adding more to my website. And she would look at me and say, okay, what specifically do you need to add? And so I would go back and think about it and say, okay, I need to get our preferred partners on there. And I also need to get transaction coordination. So she helped me stay dialed in on specifics for my 411 so that when I thought I was ready to share it, I realized, holy mackerel, I can add the training calendar, I can add the conference room, just keep the wheels spinning. So Michelle is phenomenal at guiding me through that.
Wow. And so what I want you guys to hear is this was a team effort. This is a big deal. Lots and lots of hours. And yes, it's fluid. It's always going to be changing. It's always going to be improving, and we'll be adding. But this is why you want to go to the One Thing Mastermind, because the 411 is the tool that we learn through the One Thing. It's 4 weeks, 1 month, 1 year. And as a leadership team, we meet quarterly offsite to set what we call big rocks, right? They're beyond our dailies. They're beyond what we normally do. This was Abby's big rock. it means it takes a long time. This isn't something you do overnight. And the only way you can get through something that big with actually completing it is to break it down to the stupid simple, as we call it. That's what the 411 tool is to do, to help. That's when we refer to big rocks. What we're talking about is we're always meeting to find out what we can bring you guys, our client. You are our clients, what we can bring you that make your lives easier. So I love it. I am so proud of you guys. That is so awesome. Thank you.
I look forward to sharing it.
Yeah. I already have some ideas. All right, who's next? I think possibly Scott. Oh yeah, and Scott, just so you know, it's 12. You got some time. After you is Tina, and Tina has a number of things to cover too. So floor is yours, Scott.
I gotta learn how to mute. All right, cool. So sweet. So yeah, if you wanna click to the next slide, for systems update.
I didn't make a slide for that. I only made one slide for your Zooms.
Okay, so I think just real quick, just to let everyone know, we contracted an attorney to get a playbook and to get a complete system for the coronavirus and everything that's happening, and just from a standpoint of any doctor you go to is kind of telling a little bit of conflicting advice on what to do here and what to do there. And so I talked to this attorney a couple weeks ago, but we're just going to formalize this and get a set plan on what exactly would be the case if if someone is exposed, and the cleanup, what we do to properly clean and properly do everything. And Michael Best in Milwaukee, they actually created a playbook around this, and we are able to just copy that playbook, or actually I shouldn't say copy, we're able to pay for that playbook and then get their advice on how we do that. And so we're creating that, we're doing that right now, and we should have that by next week to just share something very specific and what we're doing. So far we've been pretty lucky with everything. So I just wanted to make that quick announcement, and then remind everyone on the what Kim already mentioned was, when we're talking about generating leads and we're talking about building our business plan, I just wanted to give you a time of year reference that now that school started and September started, really everything that we're doing now is for 2021 for the most part. And I'm talking the people that we call, the leads that we're in contact with, a lot of them will not close this year. And so the ones that are going to close this year are the ones that you already have been in touch with, the ones that you have under contract, things like that. And so I don't want too much time to go by. I know this has been a really bonkers year, but I don't want too much time to go by before you start to think about what 2020 looks like. And I wanted to share just a quick tidbit. It's one of our Kellerisms, and Kim mentioned it. We talked about a 4-on-1 or a 1-3-5, and simply put, I'm going to talk about a 1-3-5 very quick, just as an intro. Now, a lot of you know what this is. If you go into the one spot for resources and you click in business plan, because right now it is the time of year. If you wait till October, it's actually too late. And so go in here, click this box called 1-3-5, and in here you have you've got a couple links for notes for what the training is. You've got the kick-ass guide to goal setting directly from the One Thing. And so it does a little help explaining it. But if you look at templates, this is as simple as it gets. Really what we're doing is we're looking at one goal for 2021. And what we like to do and what we like to track is a goal based on units, number of homes that you sell, because that can be broken down into a net profit. And your net profit will dictate how many homes you want to sell. And if you want to sell 36 houses, then you can break this up into 3 ways that you're going to sell these houses. And really the 1 is the main goal. The 3 are the priorities here. And everyone that knows, everyone that's been in real estate, or the ones that are new, the ones that were on the 9 a.m. call today, we talk about lead gen strategies and lead gen levers. And there's probably like 27 of them. And just focus on 3. It doesn't matter what 3, as long as you're focusing on 3. And if you want to sell 36 houses for the year and you want to sell 20 of them through your sphere, well, what 5 things are you going to do to sell those 20 houses through your sphere? And this is a 1-page business plan that breaks everything down into simplicity. And so this is the foundation, cornerstone piece of a business, because any business would have a business plan. When we were next to Papa Murphy's, they knew exactly how many tomatoes and olives and onions and dough and sauce and everything they needed to buy to make a profit. And I just want to plant the seed that this is the time of year to revisit this for 2021. Kim, did you have a training on the economic model this month? Do you want to plug
Yes.
that real quick?
I have that on Tuesday, the 29th from 1:15 to 3. It is a workshop in the training room, and that will get you to your number goal. So then you can build a 1-3-5 around that.
So if you go to the Kim's class, you will walk away with your number goal, the main goal up here. And then we can strategize, whether you're new in the business, you have a mentor, you have the business coach, or you've been here for a while. We will gladly help you out if you're stuck around what goals to make as your priorities, what things to do as strategies. Because Joe Singsheim was sharing today, and CJ, that was a lot of SHs. Joe Singsheim sharing, anyways, CJ was sharing today. They know, CJ knows 24 contacts a day will get him 2 listing appointments a week. And that's all he has to know. Like, this doesn't have to be a complicated business. It's a very simple business. It's just a matter of taking that little extra time to plan it out and then working and executing the plan. So does anybody have like a question or a comment, or anyone have their 1-3-5 built out for this year yet, or for next year yet?
I think I'll do a training in October for it, just so that you guys know. I mean, it only makes sense if we're doing the economic breakdown on the 29th. Then in October, I know Scott's going to do a 36 touch, and I think I'll probably do I'll do a training on a GPS or your 1-3-5.
We're building this stuff out because this is like these should be non-negotiables. These should be vital signs to your business that if you don't have them, that you really need them. You really want to take that time. And honestly, it's probably about an hour. If it takes you longer than an hour to do a 1-3-5, you're probably spending too much time on it. So,
and here's the thing, guys. That is your business plan. So when anybody says to you, do you have your business plan for 2021? Old school way is, I remember doing business plans back in the day, and they would be pages and just like you need hole punches, and then I wouldn't line them up right and you'd have to put them in a binder. That sounds awful. No, your business plan is just this 1 page. That is considered a business plan. How exciting. No hole punches.
and then you look at the 3 things you're going to do to move your business forward. We've got 9:30 to 10:30 every day that you can do that on Zoom. And we also, just to remind, we do have the 3 to 4 every day. And so you get a group of accountability. Some people might want to do postcards. Some people might want to do, whatever the social media or anything that you're strategically doing because you built a plan and you're proactive on it and you're moving that ball forward just a little bit every day. That's how you succeed. And so if you're stuck and you're not doing anything every day to move the ball forward a little, that's why you are stuck. And if we can unstick you, and if KW can be the place that you go to get unstuck because of what we're doing and the people that you meet and the accountability, then there would be nothing better for us. So just a quick reminder on that. And then I guess that's really the main piece I want to have. For those of you who attended the systems class last Wednesday. It was really well attended. We have the 90-minute link, and we are in the process of just completely finalizing the complete lead to post-closing system, starting with the buying side and then working to the seller side. And so now you get the lead, you're lead generating, you're getting the lead, and now it's systemizing, spending less time during that process so you can go do more leads, or just, heaven forbid, like have some personal time or spend time with your family.
Yeah, Allison already emailed out the YouTube. I'd highly recommend you all watch it. And then Katie Goldstein, I know you said you were going to update things in the One Spot resource you mentioned on there too.
Yeah, she's waiting on me.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll throw myself under the bus.
Awesome. So yeah, all those resources. In the meantime, though, watch that YouTube. So good. Nice job. That was amazing, Scott. I cannot thank you and your team enough. It was so good.
Thank you.
Awesome. All right. I think, Tina, you're up next. I think. Yeah.
All right, guys, we have a couple things to go over. We have an update to Ignite, something about the launch program announcement. We have a reminder about Career Night and our coming soon and buyer needs. So we realized, thanks to Chris Ruskowitz, that one of our Ignite sessions, the Wednesday, was going to be right during Mega Camp. So for everybody that signed up, we have now rescheduled it to the next day, which is on Thursday, 9/17. Same time, same place, just a different day. We don't want anybody to miss out on Mega Camp, so just make sure to mark your calendars, and I know that Abby will be sending out an announcement afterwards as well. All right, so congratulations on graduating the launch program to Christy Sands.
Yay!
That's so exciting. Congratulations. If you see her, make sure to tell her congratulations. Good job. Okay, so like Kim mentioned earlier, we are having a career night. We are, it's gonna be September 14th from 5:30 to 7. We have an awesome panel. It's gonna be Jeff Nevin, Shelly Lewandowski, Amy Fuller. Some really great people are gonna be on it. So make sure if you have anybody who's thinking about getting into the business, any of your clients, anybody from your sphere, friends, anything like that, to direct them to this. This will be a great place to have all their questions answered. Like Kim said, even if you're newer in the business, this is a great place to go, learn from some veteran agents that we have. So the first part is like a panel of question and answer, and then the last half hour will be talking about exactly how to get into real estate and the steps that you need to take. So if you need the link, it'll be sent out. I know I sent an email this weekend, and I'll be sending it out again. So let me know if you have any questions. All right, coming soon and buyer needs. This is where we can open it up to anybody, talk about coming soon listings. Anybody have any? Let's see.
I do. I've got two coming this week. One is a duplex on 67th and, Capitol, I think it is. 180, 3 bedrooms, 1 bath, really in really great shape. I've got a condo coming Thursday in Cudahy. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, super cute. That's going to be listed for $205.
Awesome. Danielle, let me know if you're ever going to sell that amazing mansion you're in too. It's so beautiful behind you. I'd love to come and see it.
All right. We have several listings coming up. We have a Tosa Ranch coming up, 2-bed, 1 bath, 1,107 square feet, 1 car detached, all land and exterior. It's probably going to be around $159,900. Then we have an Oak Creek Ranch. It's 4 beds, 2 baths, 1,600 square feet, 7 car detached garage with a finished basement on 1.5 acres. He's a concrete guy, so there's extensive hardscaping, like gorgeous. Like you could throw like a wedding on the hardscaping in this yard. So we're probably going to list that around 349.9. And then we've got a ranch cottage style property in Mequon, 2 beds, 1 baths, 1,094 square feet, 1 car attached, and it's on the river, the Milwaukee River. And that'll be around 219.9. And then we've got another Milwaukee ranch coming, 3 bed, 1 bath, around 1,119 square feet, 2.5 car detached, finished basement, around 149.9. That's all we got.
Awesome.
Now.
Awesome.
I'm putting one in New Berlin today that's a ranch with a unique 4th bedroom that was added on. It's on the opposite side of the house as the other 3 bedrooms with a separate door to the outside. So perfect home office or potential mother-in-law suite, or that's really just a bedroom. But it does have an attached family room to it as well. So it's going to be 300. It'll be live in less than an hour. It's on 133rd and Lincoln Road, right by New Berlin Hills Golf Course.
Dan, did you have one?
Yeah, actually, we signed the listing contract yesterday. It is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath tri-level in Muskego on Cornell. It's got a 3.5 car detached garage, going live on Friday for $279.9. And then I also have another one that'll be coming live the last weekend of the month. It is a 3-bedroom, 1-bath, basement, 1-car garage in McGuanago. Nice fenced-in backyard, all updated on the exteriors, and that one will be going for $219.9. Signing the listing contract today.
Okay, I've got that Whitefish Bay 2-bedroom, 1-bath, absolutely adorable, adorable side drive, 1.5 car garage, updated. 230 is in delayed as of this morning. Condo, Franklin condo, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, full basement, finished full basement with another bathroom. Great views, backs up to the woods over the pond. That will be 329. Should be live next week. Just waiting for contractors to finish up putting in brand new granite counters. So that'll be done. So if you have any questions on that one, let me know. And then a 3-bedroom, 2-bath ranch in Franklin. Sellers are just finishing cleaning everything up. We're anticipating going live around the 17th or 18th of September, and that one will be $249.
Anyone else? Any buyer needs? Going once, going twice. All right, I guess nobody has any. Thanks, guys.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. A little reminder. Look at. Hey, do people get these in the mail? So your GMAR dues, either you got it in the mail at home or in the office. If it came to the office, what are we doing, Allison? Are we emailing people to let them know it's here? We kept them, we kept them, set them aside.
Hello, I filed the ones that came to the office on Friday. So they're in mailboxes.
Okay, so we pulled them out so that we would send you an email or call you. Just know we'll notify you if it came to the office, because some people are listed under the office address, some are listed under their home address. So prior to paying October 31st, you'll save $25. That's a lot of money. So we encourage you, save that money. And then it goes up from there. If you pay between November 1st and the 30th, you're just paying the amount. Then it starts going up from there. As of December 1st, then you have to add $50. That's crazy talk. After January 1st, I mean, forget it. You gotta sell your firstborn. So point being is, we knew this was coming, right? It's arrived. So gotta pay that in order to sell real estate. We'll keep on talking about it. Cindy will be back here talking about continuing ed and all, blah, 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 all that. This is separate. So that's just wanted to remind you, check your email, or you're not your mail. They should do it email. Your mailbox, old school snail mail. Okay. All right.
Hey, Kim, can I say something?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't have a slide for this, but they sent out a new real estate condition report, adding on the FERPTA information. It is in zip forms and Google Drive and in Command. Both the vacant land real estate condition report and I'm pretty sure, I don't think the commercial one was updated yet, but the residential real estate condition report was updated. It was not approved by the state yet. That's why it's kind of like in italics, meaning that WRA wanted to get it out fast enough, and the state of Wisconsin, no, it'll be approved, but just hasn't been approved. That's why it's still kind of just in italics. So
Wow.
use that because it coincides with the new offers. So
okay, hot off the presses. Holy man.
The condition report is now 27 pages long.
yeah, they added to it.
Wow. I mean, back in the day, we bought homes on napkins. I do everything on napkins. If anybody knows me on how I do agreements, right, Michelle? I know she's probably laughing at me right now. Like, seriously, just sign a napkin, people. Come on. Anyway, thank you, Cindy, for letting us know that. All right, a little reminder, look in your chat. Can we add the link in there again? We would love to find out from you. We would love a review on how we did on our team meeting with 3 simple, easy questions. Just 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we will know. All right, that's all we have for you. There's the link. Hurry up, go click on it before we end this Zoom. Copy paste it into your browser. We're dying to hear from you. Let us know what we can do better. And that's all I have for the good of the cause. Have an amazing week, you guys. Bye.
Do what you love.
That's right. Do what you love. Bye, people.